Chief, are you all right? Where's Hekate? She's inside. The sedative hasn't fully worn off yet. She just woke up.
So this city's commander is nothing but a cowering mutt, too scared to even leave the kennel. I forgot. I threw it away. That's rich. You get caught in an ash storm and suddenly it's my fault? This is the Nightfall era. Catastrophes happen. People die. Cities fall. It's just the way the world works now. Or are you Dis City big shots still too spoiled to get that? I get it now. It's you! You're the Shackles. Then why come to me? Why not go bother Adelaide? Hell, even I heard about you nearly beating him to death. What's the matter? Get your wrist slapped by the higher-ups? They lock you out of his cell? Is that why you're down here wasting your time with a nobody like me? Or did you finally finish the job? Aren't you a piece of work?
Oh, that's right. Let it all out, Chief. Pour out your hatred, your grief, your frustration. The more you do, the closer you come to understanding the Outlanders. At last, we're the same. We finally understand each other, don't we?
Don't act so surprised. What citizen of this city doesn't have my people's blood on their hands? This entire city is built on our bones. You don't need a reason to kill us. You never have. And civilian? That's a convenient word. In a city this size, how can you possibly know who's not involved? Maybe they're not fighting today, but what about tomorrow? Every war criminal was somebody's innocent child once upon a time. Weren't they? You're the ones who planted this hate! For years, this city expanded. You burned our villages. You slaughtered countless people. You think we just forget that blood debt? Why don't you go ask your own gun-toting bastards what excuse they used when they pulled the trigger? Did they feel righteous? Has a single one of them ever been punished?
I have no interest in killing people, but you're not really human, are you? You're nothing but this city's blade!
To live in luxury by sucking us dry. And you have the nerve to talk to me about what's right? So what if we use the Black Ring? You deserve it. You deserve to burn. For years, the Black Rings that hit your city churned up mania catastrophes that ravaged our lands. You brought this on yourselves. And don't you dare act innocent. You've used them too. Look at that damn sky and tell me I'm lying! I see your game now. That troop of yours, the Black Ring tracking, it was just a smokescreen. All to hide what you were really building. Your own Black Ring weapon to launch catastrophe strikes. You were just the bait! Let me brighten your day even more. It was the Black Ring that guided us here. Führer's will that summoned the Apostles to destroy you all. We followed this revelation, so we know the truth. That thing following you around? It's not the brat you know. It's a phantom. A piece of the Black Ring itself, breathing with Führer's will. It didn't come to you because it missed you. You've been cursed by the Black Ring! And you Dis-City dogs get what you deserve! As for that sinner brat... The Black Ring spared her life because she's awakened. She sees the truth now. She knows who fights for real justice. She's with us. She only sought you out to kill you, because you're her ticket to redemption for the sin of being born here. Look at you. You're already a corpse. That's the curse she placed on you. The contamination will consume your life, rot you until you die. Do you hear me? She came here to kill you!
What's happening? Are you okay? Hakate, where are you?
I told you. I knew it. Go on. Do it. Just like you butchered my people. You're all the same. All the same. Look upon this. See it all. Black Ring. Let your gaze fall upon him.
She said you are different. Said you're strong. You will save everyone. No. You are the same. You're just like them.
It's just a contamination, Phantom. Isn't your interrogation room equipped with an anti-mania device? Turn it on immediately. And... this is not how you use prisoners. Take her away.
Understood.
I just got back from White Sands. Went to the location you marked, picked up Squad 3, and saw the famous BR-005 for myself. The Ring and its Apostle Swarm are already on the move. Faster than expected, but they left a clear trail. I've already sent a team to hunt them down. We'll know more soon. Now go get checked out. You can't save her until those injuries are treated and you're back on your feet.
That thing following you around? It's not the brat you know. It's Phantom. A piece of the Black Ring itself, breathing with Führer's will. It didn't come to you because it missed you.
I picked you for a reason. I saw your potential. You despise war, but for someone you care about, you dragged your half-dead body onto the field and fought with your life. That kind of resolve, it's rare. I knew that raw material would forge an exceptional soldier. My kind of soldier. So I indulged you. I helped you. I was shaping you to fight by my side. But now, I've changed my mind. Loyalty isn't something I lack, and I have no shortage of weapons at my command. What I want is a warrior with an unbreakable will. Someone who can stare into the abyss and still find a reason to fight. You may be capable now, But answer me this. Suppose I grant your wish. I give you my resources and my power, take you to the front lines, and let you give everything you have to save this person you care for. And you do. You push beyond your limits. You leave nothing on the field. But you still fail, and that child dies. What would you do then? Can't find your answer? Or do you simply refuse to think that far? Death is a constant on the battlefield. Loss is routine. Not only could you fail to save her, but your desperate charge could get countless others killed. You could sacrifice everything and gain absolutely nothing. That outcome is far more common than you think. So I want you to imagine that moment. Really see it, and then tell me. When that happens, will you surrender to your hatred and become a vengeful demon drenched in blood? Or will you let it break you, leaving us to pick up the pieces of a broken weapon? Think, and then answer me. So in the end, all you can do is run away.
Chief!
I don't need mindless killers. Raw power alone is worthless to me. I want soldiers who will hold the line, who will keep fighting until their very last breath. Warriors who never break, no matter how hellish it gets. But that's not you. The reason you fight is far too frail. Stay back. This war is no place for you.
Are you sure about this?
About what? Think I said too much?
No, I mean, you clearly hold him in high regard, and he's essential for the coming battle, isn't he?
Yeah, with him, our job would be much easier. We'd probably get to rescue the person he's after, too. But the sharper the blade, the easier it shatters. The moment his resolve breaks, the war will consume him. I won't watch another good blade shatter. Not again. Not after what happened to all of you. He doesn't belong in a war. This old debt, it's ours to settle. A bait perfectly crafted for me. You've certainly done your research. You promise me power, but in whose name do you make that promise? Edge-05? The Cavendish family? Or the Sillage Society behind you?
We've received a message from the Mania Dark Web. The Senate is on edge. They're demanding to speak with you. Lieutenant Colonel, do you?
Hang up. They're not afraid of the catastrophe. They're just afraid it'll land on their doorstep. I don't have time to waste on cowards. If this city has deployed that weapon and we flinch now, that will be true defeat. Send our orders through the Mania Web. All Aurum Secretum warriors who have infiltrated the city are to cease attacks and go to ground. I'll quickly reformulate our approach. The war isn't over. In fact, we've never been closer to victory. Press on! We can't let Adelaide's sacrifice be for nothing. We're past the point of no return. The world must change.
In NF-115, this city has taken the decisive step of unveiling the long-concealed BR-003 to the public, a direct response to the aggressive tide of ashes launched by the Farlands. As the optical camouflage dissolved, we witnessed the ultimate deterrent against humanity's most belligerent extremists, as well as the embodiment of this city's extraordinary efforts to suppress and relocate BR-003. Newly declassified documents now offer a glimpse into the prolonged city-state conflicts that have remained shrouded in secrecy. From previously released information, we know that in NF-106, this city hosted the 12th Great Expo. At that time, the observatory still stood on the surface, serving as a symbol of hope that this marvel beneath the stars might help mend the fractures between city-states. But that hope was shattered. During the exhibition, Mania extremists attempted to spread contamination, ultimately triggering BR-003 on site. The catastrophe claimed thousands of lives and shattered a fragile peace. At that time, humanity lacked the means to suppress the Black Rings. The mental corruption caused by hazardous information was irreversible. To protect the public, this city concealed the existence of BR-003, limited the release of information about the tragedy, and intensified its crackdown on Mania. For years, we were led to believe it was solely the work of Mania extremists. But now, with war once again at our doorstep, a more alarming possibility emerges: that the Outlands and the underground maniacs had already formed an alliance. They saw their opportunity in NF-103. The year FAC was crippled by the Eclipse operation, and the last of the Discord forces had withdrawn. They believed it was the perfect moment to break this city apart and overthrow the established order. They failed then, and they will fail now. Because though this city's defenders may have been absent from public view, their loyalty never wavered. They've been vigilantly operating beyond our borders, guarding against external threats. Now, they have returned. And with them, we reclaim our strength, confront our history, and secure the future of our city-state.
It hurts. It's burning hot. Help me!
Why is this happening? Ah!
If we had any other choice, we wouldn't take such drastic measures. But this war, it must end now.
Stay calm, everyone! The Speaker of the City Council is here! Your Max King has arrived with everything you need!
What the hell is this about?
Is there something you need, Mr. Speaker? If you need to reach someone, I can handle that for you.
Do you really have to watch my every move?
I'm afraid so, sir. These are extraordinary times. I need to stay on top of your schedule. Please don't hesitate to tell me what you need arranged.
Public intel on Edge is practically non-existent. They have all this authority and all these secrets, but they also operate under really strict self-imposed code. Their ability to guide humanity is actually very limited. I heard that the scientists who founded Edge set it up that way, and the original members were all scientists. But as years went by, the members changed. The group's makeup got more complex. Where they come from, in what areas, and under what pretext they guide humanity. How members relate to each other. It's all a mystery now.
I need to get through to the MBCC. Look at the West District. It's a powder keg. If this continues, we'll have a full-scale catastrophe on our hands. Chief has the capability and respect to get ahead of this. I need his support.
Sir, as I've said, Chief's condition has taken a turn. Right now, the Chief is being treated at the best sanatorium in Eastside and cannot leave at the moment.
Why there? Why not the MBCC or Banyan? Sending the Chief so far away makes no sense.
We're living in extraordinary times. For someone of Chief's stature, we must take every precaution. We can't be too careful with his security.
If it's that serious, then I need to see him. Chief is a crucial asset to this city, and he's a friend. I should be there for him when he's having a rough time.
I'm afraid the doctors are insisting on absolute rest. No visitors. If you have a message, I can see that it's delivered. Besides, you're quite busy with your own affairs, aren't you? Edge needs you in front of the cameras, keeping up morale.
Morale. What is any of this pageantry actually accomplishing?
Who's there? This city dogs. You come to kill me? Go ahead!
Selena? I'm not a guard here. I'm not here to kill you, but I can't set you free either. I just thought you shouldn't have gone through all this pain.
Don't think I'll fall for your tricks! Go to hell!
You don't have to be so hostile. I just don't want to see an Outlander die like this.
Stay calm, everyone. The Speaker of the City Council is here. Your Max King has arrived with everything you need.
He's really bad at acting.
That's the last of them. We gotta go. There are still a lot of people back in the West District who need medical attention.
Understood. Leave the sinners to MBCC. We're counting on you over there in the West District.
Let's hurry. We're short-handed as it is. We gotta get back. Hmm? Who are you?
Please let me come with you. I can help.
But your hands are shaking.
I'm sorry. I lied. My dad works at the Bureau, but my mom, she's stationed in the West District. I'm just really worried about her. Can you take me to her?
Go to hell, you outland mutts! This is all your fault! What are you doing? I'm doing this for this city. They're obviously all...
Stop making things worse. What are you doing running around outside at a time like this? Get to a shelter now. The best thing you can do for this city is to keep your damn self alive, you idiot.
Sir, if I may, the FAC's core tenet is protection. But in practice, does that not often mean you're reacting to a threat only after it has already manifested? Wouldn't it be too late? I'm curious about your view on the principle that the best defense is a good offense. Why hold to a purely defensive stance? Is it a matter of doctrine or capability?
She doesn't have a damn clue.
I'm sorry, kid. With things as they are, we can't take you to the executive committee to find your mother anymore. There are too many dangerous incidents along the way, and we can't guarantee your safety. There's a shelter entrance nearby. We can head there to take cover and help out while we're at it. Would that be okay with you?
I'm coming with you.
Go to hell, you outland mutts! This is all your fault!
Don't think I'll fall for your tricks! Go to hell!
See, Chief? Even those with blood-stained hands can have a heart. They can love. They just choose carefully who deserves their love. That's what this city has taught me.
Wait, kids! Don't go! We'll get medicine, but you have to keep yourself safe right now! Sable wouldn't want you to put yourselves in danger!
Kid, we're already at... Wait! Where are you going?
Sorry, I just remembered I have something to do.
Hello? Hello? Ashley? Alan? Can you hear me? Oh, thank heavens! This old thing still works! Now you listen to me, and you listen good. Don't even think about going out for medicine. You wouldn't know what's out there, and we can't just give Sable anything. Her poor body's too weak as it is, and this is no common fever. Cold medicine won't touch it. Once I find Gracelyn, I'll be back right away. I'll be counting on you looking after her, all right? Yeah, just wait for me. I'm on my way now.
Wait! I overheard you mention someone named Sable. Is she unwell? Does she need cyborg repairs? Maintenance or parts? I could help.
Cyborg... what?
As hysteria blooms, behold the splendor. As hysteria blooms, behold the splendor.
Flow, flow shall the springs. Hear thy confluence.
Thank you for tuning in.
We can get to an air raid shelter from here, though it's a bit of a walk. We can set out once you've caught your breath.
Just a coincidence. Of course it is. The name isn't uncommon, but cyborgs are. I'm so stupid. Ma'am, are you an outlander?
I don't think so. My grandfather's generation settled here in Syndicate. You know how many of us there are here. So I suppose I'm a this city citizen now.
But you must still hold deep feelings for your homeland.
Yes. It was a gift from my friends back home.
Could you tell me about them? Elena. That's the name my mom gave me. I grew up here in this city, and it wasn't until I was older that I learned it was an Outland name. My mom was actually an Outlander. But by the time I learned the truth, she was already gone. I never got to know her. To know about her home, her people, or how she felt living here. But I want to know, whether it's about her or about your friends. I want to know those stories from far away. Please.
I see. Let's find somewhere safer to talk, Miss Yelena. We have time.
The Speaker of the City Council is here. Your Max King has arrived with everything you need. You are not alone facing this catastrophe. I'm right here by your side. Oh!
Help me, Mr. Speaker.
Are you all right? What happened? Oh, so you're a sinner. Is your mania flaring up? Then you must stay away from the crowd. Hurry! This way!
Why are you here? What happened? What's going on at the Bureau?
Take me back to the Bureau first. I have something to do. I also have some intelligence. I'll find a way to pass it to you later.
I see. I'll figure something out. You just need to blend in with the group of abnormal sinners. They'll take you there. How did you know to find me here?
You're on TV, aren't you? Lots of syndicants have been watching. Some like you, some don't. But when they're all trapped in the shelter, everyone is wondering where Speaker King has gone. But you should be more careful. You're on TV so much. Anyone looking for you could easily find you. It's not safe. Watch your back, or you might get killed.
Many people have been watching. Anyone looking for me could easily find me.
Your Max King is here.
Get away! Get away!
Stay back. This war is no place for you.
Chief?
was worried about you, Chief. I asked Adjutant Nightingale for permission to visit. Are you all right?
But that's not you. The reason you fight is far too frail.
General! Catherine Andohar's gone. We can't find her anywhere. You don't think she's defected, sir? With everything she knows? And now,
Of all times. Damn it. After the trust we placed in her, after the resources we wasted protecting her, I knew it. Anyone from the Metropolis can't be.
I know where she is. The Andahar family. Your father sent emissaries. Very generous terms. They say the head of the Andahar family will come himself next time. To bring you home. Aren't you going to meet them?
Are you trying to trick me, you old grouch? You'd never let me leave. I know too much. I'd be dead before I took one step past the gate.
Not here. You left Brock climbing out of his grave to scold you.
My father knows I don't want to go home right now. He's just using this as an excuse to meet you, commander of the Independence Army. Let me guess. Has the Andahar family already made you a weapons offer? They must think you're desperate. Perfect time to make a deal. Brock said he didn't want me on the battlefield. But I'd already seen plenty of wars. I've been in a private airship of the Metropolis, flying over settlements they were pacifying. I watched from the VIP cabin as bombs fell like hail. The people below held their makeshift weapons, refusing to surrender even in the face of death. Though the weapons on both sides came from my family, so we always knew how it would end. The budget difference, the tech gap, the training quality. The strong and the weak are objective, irreversible facts. The Metropoles know it. That's why they don't care about the arms dealers' little games. But those people down there, they still cling to this hope that the weapons they bought might hold some miracle. That it could suddenly turn the war, make all the stubborn dying mean something. Unfortunately, I've never once seen that miracle happen.
Are you saying our resistance is foolish?
The tide of ashes will thin by mid-September. That's the Metropole's window. Their bombers will get through. Even with refueling and maintenance. By October, at the latest, you'll face a second nuclear strike. This time, they'll be aiming at this city. Do you understand what that means?
I do.
Your Independence Army can't stop it. Not as you are now.
I know.
So what's your plan? Even if you placed an order with the Andahars today for nukes, it'd be too late. You can't threaten all 5 metropoles at once. Your troops are already losing faith, aren't they? Brock's gone, and your stubbornness alone isn't enough to hold them together.
You're right. We're fighting an uphill battle.
If you surrender now, a lot of people would be relieved. They might even thank you for that. Even Helena and Brock wouldn't blame you, not after all this. Except me. The annoying Andahar brat. Don't you surrender, Draven. I've seen people with their backs against the wall. Outnumbered, outgunned, still fighting while knowing all too well that they're weak. I want to see them win. I want to join the fight and help them win. Beating impossible odds, that's the kind of victory that matters the most. So fight harder. Think smarter. Weren't you supposed to be the stubborn one? Even if you are thinking about giving up, then hand your command to me. I'll lead the fight myself.
Surrender isn't in my vocabulary. And yes, I'm not letting you go back. But not because I don't trust you. You wouldn't betray us. You said you wanted to join the fight. That you were the ultimate weapon. I never forgot that.
My superpowers? I've told you my range is less than 10 meters. Sending me against nukes would just get your soldiers killed. Desperation isn't a strategy, General. You're supposed to be the pragmatist here. Use your brain. Don't send me on a suicide mission.
So, you'll fight. If I can give you a real shot at winning. Is that right?
If your plan actually has a chance, then fine. I suppose I could take orders from you.
Haven't you figured me out already? I'm not like Brock. I have no lines I won't cross. No cost is too high if it leads to victory. This city belongs to us. And now that I'm in command, I'm not giving it up. The victory I want will come. One way or another. So wait here. Those game-changing weapons you've been waiting for, I'll bring them to you very soon. This is...
Don't move! You're an officer from the surface? What are you doing here? Who sent you?
Who told you about this place? Step back! Don't touch him! The ritual isn't finished! It cannot be interrupted!
The ritual? Huh. So that's what it meant. Parasites. Just like vultures picking over a battlefield. Whoever you are, that power you're stealing, it's harvested from my soldiers, isn't it? This power, I should be the one deciding how it's used.
Come forth!
Major, did you find it?
Yes. It seems worth bringing back for research.
You think those surface weapons of yours can defeat us? You're insulting us by even trying!
No. You should feel honored. The soldiers you're facing are my elite commandos. Wasting them on gutter maggots like you is beneath their purpose. So take pride in that. Then die.
As hysteria blooms, behold the splendor. Behold the splendor.
I will read your mind and everything else. I will see through.
Thank you for tuning in. As hysteria blooms, behold the splendor.
That's it.
You're so close! Just a little more! Don't touch him! You mustn't! You're not qualified. You can't take it. He'll die too. Listen. Let's make a deal. There's a war happening on the surface, isn't there? We can give you power, or help you kill your enemies. Anything you want. Just don't interrupt the ritual. I'll do anything. The sage must be born. We've come this far. Don't harm him.
Sage. What is that? No. It doesn't matter. If it serves my goal, if it leads to victory, I'll use any power. Whatever it takes. If even my life can be spent in service of this cause, then that is the utmost glory.
Major! Stop! Ah!
It's in your hands now.
As the new commander of the Dis City Independence Army, can you accept that?
Venin!
I was a spy planted by the Dis City military. My mission was to monitor you and Brock. Find anything we could use against you. I intercepted your communications with Edge, too. But after following you both, learning the truth, I defected. This is a spy surrender. Will you accept it?
You fool. Then you should have known this would kill you.
I know I'm the fourth carrier. If I die, another will take my place. It is an extraordinary power. Following your orders, we secured it. A weapon that can turn the tide. Martin, Tom, Joe, we all knew the risks. It's just one life. Dying on the battlefield or here, it's all the same. That's what it means to be a Dis City soldier. We're marching into the worst kind of war. The kind fought in human weakness, madness, and ignorance. One misstep, one moment of doubt, could be catastrophic. So we cut away any weakness. Follow orders, no hesitation, no second guesses. We advance, unwaveringly. Because we believe in you. We trust you lead us right. Back then, you told Brock he had to survive, no matter what. Now, I want you to remember those words. We're the Dis City Independence Army now. We need you. You are not allowed to die. Live. Wield the weapon we secured. Use it to bring victory. That's your duty, Commander.
Fool. As my subordinate, you failed to follow a direct order. I won't tolerate insubordination. Your punishment? 100 weighted squats and 50 clicks in full gear. After we win the battle and return to the city, you will complete every last one. Is that clear?
Yes, Major.
You've kept the lady waiting far too long. I was starting to think you were dead. Well, did you succeed?
Bang! Ain't I awesome? When you go out there, stand tall and proud. I'm a hero who defends our home. After I win this, I'll go home.
If that's your assessment, if it serves the city, then I'll see it done. We've done far worse. We hid behind glory, behind loyalty, and finally, behind obedience. Since we lacked the will to refuse back then, everything that comes now is a fate of our own making. I don't have the right to repent. My remorse changes nothing, compensates no one. Not even death can absolve what I've done. Hellhounds would never dream of forgiveness. The Rancors know no emotions. We're your weapons, tools to turn the battle. Your only concern is victory. We will secure that victory for you, and then we'll reshape the world that made us. That is our final purpose. Nothing beyond that needs to concern you. We've long since fallen among the damned, and the damned have no right to speak of souls.
Talk about swords dug from tombs. The weight of that is staggering. We've come.
Hello, Chief. I'd nearly given up hope of seeing you again. What an unexpected pleasure. Did you give your superiors your word not to harm me? But I heard you came this close to killing another prisoner just 2 days ago. Tell me, Chief, should I find comfort in such fragile promises? Oh, do not misunderstand. I'm perfectly at peace with dying now. Beyond disappointing my family by not bringing them gifts, my existence has become quite irrelevant to the war. Not quite persuasion. Even in this city, there are kind souls who doubt the war. People with too many unanswered questions. Occasionally, they can't help but communicate with me. You're no different, are you? Your fury is so unrestrained, Chief. It betrays how ill-prepared you were for this war. By all accounts, you should despise the very idea of war. Yet here you stand, shackled to the front lines, all for dear Hela. Oh? The Underground made a deal with me, only asking that I trigger BR-005 somewhere far from this city. I originally sought to achieve this with minimal sacrifice, but my plan failed. The Black Ring still ended up exploding. Countless Farland refugees took up the cause willingly, sacrificing themselves just for the chance of change. Even as the Black Ring consumed them, they clung to their defiant will. These are the vengeful spirits now haunting the Black Ring, following Hela all the way to this city to settle their score with fate. Perhaps you'd still like to extend this city's courtesy to them. Perhaps you imagine some elaborate tale of Frazier manipulating them. But even without wartime hatreds to fuel the fire, one truth remains unchanged. The spread of mania, the relentless march of calamities. The Farlands have been pushed past the brink. Beyond this city's walls, they scrape by in the wastelands, clinging to life. And in their despair, hatred for this city is the only thing that keeps them going. The desperate hope that if they tear it all down, something might change. And yet, even consumed by such profound hatred, none have ever wished harm upon Hela. They adore her. Even after learning her origins, they chose to protect her. She's incompatible with this city's sins. Everyone wants to keep her close. That fragile girl shows concern for outland strangers because of her own weakness, yet never lets that weakness stop her. She makes people set aside their hatred precisely because she keeps pulling everyone toward survival, toward hope beyond despair. You've raised a child who shines like the sun. On behalf of many, I thank you for that. That's precisely what makes it a wasteland, where weakness itself is a sin, and those who cannot defy fate are doomed to be crushed beneath its weight. Countless Hellas have been sacrificed, and there have been countless people like you who take up arms to protect, to seek vengeance, to change this cruel fate. Hela understood this. That is why she chose to stand with them. And you raised her to be so compassionate. Surely then, you must also understand. Behind BR-005 is no mere apostle or calamity. It is the weight of conviction, a desperate plea for change.
Get away. Get away.
You? You fooled me!
It's you who lied.
You're...
Do you recognize it? It was my mother's. She was an outlander. She taught me her language in secret. I remember every word. My Dissian name is Elvira Stewart, but my mother gave me another name, Nisa Sadakur, to honor her family and Führer. I know about the Führer Black Ring. I know you betrayed my mother. After what you did, how can you even say words like justice?
What did you just say?
Alert! Alert! Aurum Secretum reaction detected. Outland Sinner has escaped. Repeat, Outland Sinner has escaped.
Miss Stewart, are you alright?
I'm fine. Hello? It's me. The Outlander has left, and no one else noticed. Everything's under control. As we agreed, keep a close watch on her. Don't miss any opportunity.
The 24-hour window has closed. It seems the Farland Alliance has chosen the path of greatest folly. They had a chance to end this. Instead, they have chosen to escalate. In response, BR-003 has been activated for offensive operations. To mount a swift and decisive counteroffensive, we must consolidate the city's resources under a single unified command. Therefore, we now bring to the floor for a vote the Dis City Emergency Powers Act and the War Resolution against the Farlands. This resolution will authorize full military engagement and grant Edge the clear, unambiguous authority to commandeer all city resources for the duration of this emergency. This is not merely procedural. It is the key to our victory.
But this draft, it deviates from the one originally proposed by Speaker Max King. Were these amendments approved by the Speaker himself?
Speaker King's position is always aligned with our own.
What is the meaning of this? The resolution hasn't even passed. Discord has no authority here. Get out!
I assumed the council leading this city would be smart enough to read the situation. Apparently, I overestimated you. The war is at our doorstep. It's time you learned who you can actually rely on to stay alive.
What?
I don't have time to waste on formalities. Let's cut to the chase. Under your esteemed leadership these past few years, this city has flourished, so thoroughly infiltrated by Mania extremists, completely exposed to Outland spies. The enemy knew every weakness before they even fired a shot. The FAC is pinned down in DC. Our hypercube reserves are almost gone. Even MBCC, our last bulwark against the Black Rings, has walked into an Outland trap and is now completely paralyzed. And now your so-called ally has unleashed a tide of ashes outside our walls. They've cut off every escape route. Let me be clear. They are not letting anyone out of this city alive. So, all those assets you've stashed in the Outlands and all those connections, what good are any of them if you can't physically escape? If we lose this war, your wealth becomes their spoils, and you won't be around to miss it.
Stop with the fear-mongering. We still have Paradisos and BR-003. Compared to BR-005, our development of BR-003 is far more advanced. Our catastrophe weapon is superior. It can protect this city from any invasion.
Perfect timing. I've just received a new operational plan from Edge. One that incorporates BR-003. Our goal isn't to break the enemy here. It's to bleed them dry while we spend as little as possible. While the FAC holds the line, I will take my forces to the Outlands. We will decapitate their war leadership and bring the entire region under control. Edge has done the math. They trust in my capability to get it done. As for you, your fortunes, your lives, to them, you're just a line item, easily replaced with new counselors.
No one said the risk was this severe. Who can protect us? The FAC can't.
Is there any way out of this city? Anyway, forget the assets, we need to get out! Can't we just destroy the Black Ring? MBCC. Wait, what about the MBCC chief? Isn't he the expert? Can your forces handle it?
You said you wanted to reclaim everything you lost through war. So, if your forces can repel the enemy and protect this city, the Council will agree to welcome you back.
Who'll give you everything? The FAC's authority, the rightful status of the Dis City military? Edge has no right to interfere. They failed us in this war. We will grant you absolutely everything.
Is it really the case? So this chamber is now ready to support me? You're prepared to pardon our past on behalf of the city-state and restore Discord to its rightful place, just like that? And what of my opposition? I know many of you still hold a grudge.
That's all in the past.
Absolutely.
Protect the city and you'll have our full support as Dis City's general.
We'll have our full support as Dis City's general.
We stand with you now, General Augustus.
I object!
Oh, I remember you.
The military clique back then, they were all ambitious, brutal. They'd always believed in rule through force. After they seized power, they brought nothing but suffering to the city-state for 12 years. I know exactly what you've done. I may not be a counselor, but I understand the Council's duty. It must resist both the temptation of self-interest and the threat of violence. Its sole purpose is to serve the city-state and its citizens. This is the institution meant to safeguard fairness and justice for all. No matter how you justify this, even if we ignore the past, it doesn't change the fact that you're trampling on our fundamental principles. Just look at what you're doing right now. Storming in with soldiers, aiming guns, making threats. You exploit fear to corrupt them, all to seize more power for yourself. This isn't about extraordinary measures for extraordinary times. If you seize power like this, you'll only become more dependent on violence. The next time you face a challenge, you'll reach for your guns again. Threatening and coercing until we're living the same nightmare all over again. Am I wrong, General Augustus?
A fine speech. Do go on. Actually, let me ask. Who else agrees with him? It seems our enemy was counting on our schedule today. They've launched a precision strike on this building, hoping to decapitate our council before it can unite. Rest easy, counselors. My troops have already secured an evacuation route. Those who have cast their votes may follow my soldiers to safety. Discord will honor your support by ensuring you live to see tomorrow. Protecting this city remains our duty as soldiers. However, those who just voiced their opposition, you will stay. I'd love to hear your thoughts in full. Come now. Didn't you have more to say?
You monster!
How brave! It's good to see the new generation still has fire in its belly. I'll remember you. Besides this gentleman, anyone else? Even fewer than I expected. Couldn't even convince your own colleagues to join your little protest. Last chance. Anyone want to change their mind?
I will not change my position. Surrendering now is pointless. As long as you plot to restore military rule, I will oppose you.
Good. I was hoping you'd say that. Then let's stop the posturing. Time for the city-state's most stubborn counselors to see what Discord is really made of. Sorry to disappoint, but this is the reality. How powerful did you think an army of exiles could be after years in the wilderness? Our gear is obsolete. Our ranks can't be replenished. We've been wandering through sandstorms for years, struggling for basic supplies. These soldiers are covered in wounds. Men who did the city-state's dirty work only to be cast aside. Mania corruption is eating them alive. Their morale is shattered. Their minds are hanging by a thread. This is the army I command. It can't defeat anything. It can only frighten you. BR-003 is no different. Just a bluff. Edge can't actually deliver precision catastrophic strikes. The enemy saw right through it. That's why they've ignored our warning and expanded the battlefield. But you're still lost in a fantasy. You fear us. You publicly reject us. But secretly, you still believe we'll somehow defeat the enemy at your doorstep. Wake up! We can't save you. Only you can protect this city-state. So what are you waiting for? Economics, logistics, intelligence, they're all battlefields. War tests the strength of an entire city-state. But your infighting and paranoia have turned the frontline FAC into a hollow shell. And what are the diplomats doing? Get out there! Build alliances! Navigate the negotiations! You are soldiers in this war, too. Stop the infighting. Stop the suspicion. Unite your allies. Pool your resources. Fight with everything you've got. Your tactics, your wisdom, your very lives. Get up every time you fall. That is how you fight. So what if I try to seize power later? Then stand up to me like you are now. Show some backbone against intimidation. Unite and drive me back. It's that simple. That backbone is exactly why I chose you. Have you already forgotten the courage you just showed?
I, on behalf of Nirvana, will provide supplies for the fight. It will take time, but I'll make it happen. But I have conditions. These resources go under the FAC's unified management. They've been under long-term supervision. They've never betrayed our trust, and they have transparent protocols. They are the true backbone of this city's defense. That's who we support. If you truly have no intention of seizing power, if you really just want to protect this city-state, then prove it. Work with them. You've got to be kidding me. Quinn is donating stockpiled resources to the FAC? Is that actually true? And why would they come to you, of all people? My dear friend, is it not obvious? They've seen my live streams. Everyone's reaching out. Plenty want to donate hypercubes to support our brave soldiers in the FAC. It's done wonders for their reputation in the West District, I tell you. Some are even saying Quinn ought to have a hand in building the new mine. You can't be serious. Quinn's president is Irene Campbell, from Fraser's Campbell family. This city would never let her get anywhere near the West District mine. The 9th Agency is already looking into her.
Now, when we talk about ties to Fraser, isn't Nirvana in a similar boat? The impression you left during the Great Expo. Not so easily forgotten. Well, that... we could explain. Let's not dwell on the past. Focus on the future. Your rivals are already putting on quite the show of allegiance. It's not too late. Like you said, Nirvana's still a step above the Campbells. As long as you're willing to make a move, you won't lose to her. I don't have the authority to deploy corporate assets. But there are external contractors. I can send you their contacts. Don't mention my name. Naturally, your heroism will be remembered.
I'll keep in mind what you said. In the face of a crisis that threatens our very home, we have much to do. Cooperation with you is necessary. But if during this time, discord causes trouble, if you try to overstep, I will stand against you immediately.
Excellent. You finally learned to take the first step. So, for our next move.
Enough pretty speeches. Show me your battle plans. Prove you can win.
Of course.
Regaining trust always comes at a price. So tell me, are you ready to let the old foxes slip a collar on you?
That depends what kind of collar you mean. These shackles are tied to the Black Ring. Accepting them means accepting the contamination, doesn't it? We've come. Our partnership ended a long time ago. Took you long enough to come say goodbye.
Those Outland elite operatives are too organized. They had to have inside help. If we can trace their comms, we might find the source. You said you could fix this, so hurry up. This war with them makes me sick.
Excellent work, Miss Stewart.
You've got more talent than I gave you credit for. I'll pay you a visit when this wraps up.
You truly are worthy of my attention. So what are we waiting for? Let's move. My blade's getting impatient.